What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 30 of our Pokemon Z walkthrough. Today's episode is a little bit longer because it is the final episode of our Pokemon Z walkthrough. Yep, that's right, we are going to complete the main storyline in today's video, so you want to stay tuned and make sure you don't miss a thing. In the last video, we made our way to Shelor City after exploring quite a long route. In Shelor City, we met the Mega Evolution Master Monk, who we ended up battling and defeating. After defeating him, we did get both Mega Evolution Stones for Lucario, the normal Mega Evolution and the Mega Evolution Z. So that is pretty cool if you have Lucario on your team. We then ran into some of the ancient warriors. They all ambushed us and attacked us, but we did all end up defeating them as a team. But then it was too late, unfortunately, as an Alca actually set off the ultimate weapon, and this killed every single person in the region besides the villains, and we actually also got included in that. But luckily, we still got that rare flower from Yveltal, which allowed us to revive ourselves. So at the moment, we're the only person that's still alive, other than the villains, that can try and save the day. So no pressure, right? I'm hoping we've got what it takes to come out victorious and hopefully put an end to Team Azoth and Alca for once and for all. At the moment, we're trying to head over to the final city on the map. We are exploring the routes and we've just entered a cave where you can find quite a few items. So hopefully we can reach the next town and then battle Alca and put an end to her. I actually have no idea what the end game has in store for us. In your regular Pokemon games, there's usually a Pokemon tournament. You will face the Elite Four and then the Pokemon Champion, but I've got no idea if there is such a tournament in this game. We'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. But this kind of reminds me of Victory Road because we have been traveling through quite a few long routes to get to where we currently are. So in a way, this kind of is like Victory Road. We just have to try and see if there is some kind of competition or if there is an Elite Four kind of vibe. We'll just have to see how that goes. But we have also picked up tons of items exploring these routes. If you do want to make any changes to your team, change any Pokemon or add any new additions to your team, I recommend that you do it now. Now is the perfect time to train up your Pokemon. Make sure that their stats are maxed out. Make sure that you have changed their natures and taught them a whole bunch of good attacks with the different TMs you've collected. There are so many things you can do now to make sure that the final battles will be easier. Make sure that your Pokemon have been equipped with awesome hold items. You can do most of this stuff in Acrylic Town, where there are a lot of people that you have helped in the game that are offering services there. You can go and train up your Pokemon, make sure that their IV and EV levels are maxed out. Make sure that they have the right abilities. And if you've done all of those things and gone through that checklist, you should have a way easier ending for this game. Whilst exploring all of these routes, we have been freeing a lot of Pokemon that have been trapped in cages from Team Azoth. And as you can see, we've just bumped into a little Team Azoth army, but all the wild Pokemon that we freed have backed us and are actually helping us. So this is absolutely amazing. And now we've actually reached the place where the ultimate weapon is. So we're gonna try and see if we can stop the ultimate weapon somehow. Team Azoth is trying to stop us from reaching the ultimate weapon, but every single time they try and stop us, some of the wild Pokemon help us and attack them. So wow, this is such a cool ending. I love that all the Pokemon are helping us and are trying to help and restore the people to the region. We finally reach the ultimate weapon, and Floetta tries to blast it, but all that does is open a portal inside the ultimate weapon. So we jump inside, and this is where our quest begins to try and reverse the damage that has been done. inside the ultimate weapon, we have to find 3 specific areas where there are these like plant-like alien monster kind of things. We've got to battle them and defeat all 3 of them. So we're going to try and do that first. There are multiple paths. So we're first going to try and reach the first one. And it takes us through areas that we have kind of explored before. I don't know if it's exact areas or if they're like replica areas. But we're going to try and find all of those little plant monsters and see if we can defeat them. And if we are lucky and able to defeat them, I'm hoping we can reverse all the damage done. Next thing, we are transported to the Royal Palace, and there are certain teleportation pads that you need to stand on. So do follow closely and make sure you select the right ones to go through the correct areas. And it looks like we have been transported to a different area now. So it looks like we are definitely going through some of the areas that we have played through before. And it's really tricky, this specific area, because depending on which way you go in the room and which teleportation pads you step on, they will unlock different areas. So as you can see, now we can actually reach this person that was sleeping, whereas before it was blocked off. And now we have reached the very first flower alien plant. We're going to try and defeat it. It is at level 100. Luckily, they are not too difficult to defeat. It's just the one monster, so it's not like a full team of 6 Pokemon. And it is a tag team battle, so you do have 2 Pokemon facing it. But after defeating it, we're going to have to go back to the main area in the ultimate weapon and then take a different path. So after defeating it, Floetta will come and destroy it, and she will also destroy some of the thorns that are blocking different routes, and this will allow you to try and reach the next one. As you can see, there are a whole bunch of routes blocking another path. That is the final path that we have to take once we have destroyed all 3 of the plant alien monsters. So now we have taken the second route. We're going to try and see if we can reach the second alien monster, and it's taken us back into the mystical lost forest where only Pokemon existed. So it is quite a trippy throwback to go back to all these areas, and it is kind of like a maze. So hopefully we can reach the second flower alien and try and defeat it. I do recommend that you follow along closely so you don't get lost. It did take us a while to try and figure out how to get there, but we will show you exactly what to do. And now it looks like we've been sent to the Pokeball factory. We did spot Alca there, so hopefully we'll be able to battle her soon. I don't know if we'll actually get to battle her now, but if we do manage to stop the ultimate weapon and reverse the damage, I'm sure she will try and stop us in that process. We're now going to try and make our way through, and it looks like we have arrived in a circus section from when we were hunting Yveltal. It looks like we have to try and reach that bottom left trainer here and fall through this specific hole. We are slowly working our way through these maze-like puzzles, and it looks like we've returned to the area and found the second flower alien thing. So we're going to try and battle and defeat it ASAP. Again, it is a tag team battle, so it's 2 versus 1. These battles are not all that difficult, but some of the final battles coming up are going to be crazy tough. So like I said, I hope you have gotten all your Pokemon in order and maxed out their levels. You should have a team full of level 100 Pokemon by now. Floetta destroys the second alien plant and unlocks the final path for us. So now we're going to try and take the third and final route. If we are successful, that path up top should be opened up for us. So we are nearly there. We just have one final maze to work through. And it looks like we have arrived in the big library area that we found in Shallow City. So now we're going to try and use the lens of truth again and see if we can find any hidden paths or any help. So we're going to try and look through all of these bookcases. And yes, we found one of those purple books with our lens of truth. And I think we have to try and find a second one, because as you can see below us, there is an electric field blocking the path. So we have to try and find both of those books, and then it will be deactivated. And yes, we have found the second book on the top floor. I don't think there's any other books. You just need to find those two. We're just double checking in case. And then once you have found those two books, you will be able to proceed down south, which takes us again to a familiar area. This is like that swamp-like area that we explored before. And again, we spotted Alca. We've been seeing her through all of these exploration routes. She just pops up and disappears again. And now we have arrived in another area that's familiar, and we have to actually hop through some of the mirrors, just like before. So this episode takes in all of the puzzles that we have actually played throughout the game and kind of combines them into one episode, which is really cool. It just shows you how far we have actually come in the game. But finally, we reached the third and final flower monster. So we're going to try and defeat it, and then hopefully we'll unlock that new path. I'm curious to see where it takes us, but hopefully we will find Alca and be able to defeat her. We knock out the flower monster again, and Floetta comes to destroy it. Floetta then unlocks a brand new path for us, and now we can return and see if we can make our way through that final entrance. So we're going to go back up north and try and see if we can reach it. We did just heal up our team with Floetta's help as well. And yes, Floetta has destroyed the thorns blocking our path. We can now go up to a brand new area where our very toughest challenge awaits. At this point, once you proceed through, there's no turning back. There's no Pokemon Center to heal up your team. So you want to make sure that you are fully rested, you have all the items you need, and make sure that your Pokemon Vial is fully replenished. We do have 3 Pokemon Vials so far, and we absolutely needed them. But now we're going to take on the Elite Four version of this game. So the first person we are facing is Tornasola, and these battles are no joke. They are absolutely difficult. The first Pokemon Tornasola actually sent out was the legendary Pokemon Landorus. So it looks like these 4 battles ahead are going to include some legendaries. And as you can see, the Pokemon's levels are pretty much maxed out. They're all around level 98 to 100. So that's why I tried to warn you guys that you need to get your teams in order, because these battles are gonna be tough. And at least after defeating each person here, you can use a Pokemon Vial. If you do have 3, that should help you against 4 of the trainers. But then if we have to battle a champion or Alca at the end, you might need some potions and things. You'll just have to see. Maybe your Pokemon team will be automatically healed up, but it is definitely better to be prepared. You don't want to defeat all 4 trainers and then lose to Alca and then have to restart all of the battles again. We are doing fairly well against Tornasola. It looks like our team is hanging in here. We have used a few potions, and I think we are going to have to use some revives for some of these battles. But we've done it. We've defeated Tornasola, and now we can actually heal up our Pokemon using a Pokevial, and then we can try and face the second person, which looks to be Aura. As you guys know, Aura Tosk can transform into a human form or the Pokemon. It is a druid. Aura was one of the easier battles for us besides this Sunflora. The Sunflora was a complete nightmare because it can heal itself up. So it was quite a mission to try and knock out the Sunflora, but after we got that out the way, the rest of Aura's team was fairly easy. We did one-shot most of the other Pokemon, but to get rid of the Sunflora was a complete nightmare because it is a grass and fire type. So usually you want to use a fire type against grass types. Because it's a dual type, your fire type moves aren't all that effective. So we are trying everything else that we could, and we finally knocked it out with the help of Terrapagos. The next Pokemon Aura sends out is the new regional form variant for Sudowoodo, and it looks really cool. It's a grass and rock type, and it actually knocks out our Terrapagos, but then we send out our Delphox and Mega Evolve it, and that's where the things turn in this battle. Our Mega Evolution Delphox is quite a weapon. It did cause a lot of damage and knock out that Pokemon. And now we've only got 1 or 2 Pokemon left, but we are going to try and revive our Delphox again. It looks like our opponent Aura has sent out Sceptile, which is just Mega Evolved, but we have knocked it out, and now they have sent out Ludicolo. So it looks like Aura likes Grass-type Pokemon, but also Dual types. We send out our Melmetal to finish off Ludicolo, and now they have sent out Electrode, again the Dual type regional variant, so it is Grass and Electric type. Our Melmetal is just hanging in by a thread, and unfortunately we got knocked out, but so did the opponent's Pokemon. And we did revive our Delphox, and it looks like the final Pokemon is Meowscarada. So we defeated Aura, that's 2 trainers down, and now we can again heal up our team with our second Pokeval. We also just had a vision of Alca again. And now we're going to try and take on the third trainer, who is Primulina. Hopefully this one is also not too difficult. We're definitely starting to feel the pressure. These battles are really tough. The first Pokemon that Primulina has sent out is a level 97 Stoutland. And now she has just swapped in the brand new evolution Royaleon. So we're going to try and knock out this Pokemon. It looks like Primulina likes normal types, which is pretty interesting. Normal types normally go undernoticed. A lot of people like all the more popular types like Fire and Psychic. So it is quite refreshing to see a leader using normal types. There are so many cool normal type Pokemon like Royaleon, Arceus, and even Silvally. And we definitely can't forget to mention the normal type big boy Snorlax. We have now knocked out Stoutland, we have knocked out Royaleon, we have knocked out Beware. They've sent out a Drampar which Mega Evolved, but we knocked that out too. And now they've sent out a really interesting one, Zangoose's brand new evolution. That's right, they gave Zangoose an evolution in this game called Zangool. But we did knock it out, and now they have sent out the tricky Pokemon Ditto, which can transform into what your Pokemon is and use the same attacks. But we have put it to sleep, so we have luckily knocked it out. And we've done it. Primulina was a bit easier than Aura and the previous one before that. We have now reached Malvo, the 4th and final trainer, who we also battled in the last episode. But surprisingly, he's only got 3 Pokemon, so I wasn't expecting that. I think this definitely might be a trick or something. It seems way too easy for the final battle. But we have arrived at his 3rd and final Pokemon, which is Corviknight. And all of his Pokemon are at level 94, which also doesn't make sense because our other opponents were all maxed out at level 98 to 100. But we'll try and knock out Corviknight and see what's up. We've only got Archulodon to finish off, and when we defeat Malvo, he disappears but then returns and takes off his helmet. We can actually see what he looks like now, and he's come back with an even stronger team, and it's a full team of 6 Pokemon. I knew something was up, and we couldn't even heal our team in between that little transition, so we were 1 Pokemon down already starting this battle off, so do be prepared for that. When you first battle Malvo and the first 3 Pokemon, you want to try and one-shot and knock out those 3 without losing any Pokemon, because the second battle against him is way tougher. And speak of the devil, we were just talking about Snorlax, and now he has sent out a Snorlax himself. We knocked out Snorlax, and now he has sent out a Blastoise. He also had a Pikachu, so it looks like this could be Trainer Red's team. It's the same Pokemon that he has in the anime. And yes, he's just sent out a Lapras as well. So this is pretty funny. I don't know if Malvo is actually Trainer Red. He has now sent out a Venusaur, so I'm guessing he's going to have a Charizard. And yep, that's right. He's got a Charizard that's just Mega Evolved into Mega Charizard X. And we are almost there. We've almost defeated him. Although his Pokemon team is really cool, we are finding it quite easy. And we have done it. We have defeated Malvo twice, and now we can proceed through. We have defeated all 4 of the ancient trainers, and now we find Az chained up on a wall. So it looks like he's just been used and taken advantage of. And now that he's blasted the ultimate weapon, they've just chained him up and forgotten about him. And he actually has flashbacks of when his life was a way better and when his whole family was with him. So I think that's what he realizes is more important now. But we do free him. I'm not sure if he's going to actually cause any more trouble. He also understands that he's been used by Team Azoth and Alca. And surprisingly, Az gives us the secret key that can stop the ultimate weapon and destroy it for once and for all. So if we can reach the ultimate weapon and defeat Alca, we might be able to use that key to stop it from ever being used again. We reach a brand new area, and I'm guessing this is where we are going to find Alca. And we are absolutely right. So she is sitting on a throne, and it looks like the final ultimate battle of the game is about to go down. Alca is at full strength, and as you guys know, she is super strong when she is at full strength. So we've got our work cut out for us. She is an absolute weapon, and her Grimmsnarl is pretty scary. But it looks like it is going to go down. We're going to test out our strength and see if our team has what it takes. Alca does have a full team of 6 Pokemon, and the first Pokemon she sends out is Darmanitan, which knocks out our Terrapagos. Luckily, Darmanitan also knocked itself out. Alca has now sent out Dragolge, the dragon and poison type, and our Delphox has Mega Evolved and trying to hang in there. We've used the potion to keep it alive. She's then swapped in Urshifu, the fighting type pseudo-legendary, but we knocked out Urshifu pretty easily without it even attacking us, so that is going to help us a ton in this battle. She has now sent out Hydreigon, another dragon type, so it looks like Alca likes the dragon types. She has sent out her strongest Pokemon next, Grimmsnarl, which is just Mega Evolved. We knocked out Dragolge and we knocked out Hydreigon, and now we have knocked out Mega Grimmsnarl. Alca's final Pokemon is the legendary Spectria, which has super high speed, so it does attack first. You've got to try and make sure that you can withstand the attack. But we have done it. Our Darkrai put Spectria to sleep and we knocked it out. Alca has now sent out all of her legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, Yveltal, Oratosk, and even Zygarde, and she tries to attack us one last time, and we get sent to some weird new area. But here we find Iron Face, and Iron Face has helped us throughout the game. He's pretty much been our guardian angel, and our entire Pokemon team has come out. So it looks like he gives us some power of a supreme bond because we have been through so much. As Alca thought she had put an end to us, we come back with even more power, our supreme bond, and our entire Pokemon team is now out. I love that they show your actual Pokemon in your team, so that's an awesome ending. Alca tries to attack our Pokemon, but our Pokemon just defend us and brush them off. We are slowly showing Alca that she just doesn't have the power to stop us, but she does try and escape from us. She runs off, and next thing you know, she also summons some kind of secret power, and it looks like she's not giving up without another fight. So we might have to face her again. This is absolutely insane. So we have activated our secret supreme power, and she has done the same, and now she has sent out her legendary Pokemon. So we're actually facing Xerneas, Yveltal, and I'm guessing Oratosk and Zygarde. We are really testing our skills to the max in today's episode. but we have luckily knocked out Yveltal, and now she has replaced it with Zygarde. We've also knocked out Xerneas and now Zygarde too, so it's just down to Oratosk. If we can knock out Oratosk, I think that is everything that Alca has. She's got no more tricks up her sleeve after that. She is pretty much defenseless. And we have done it. We have knocked out Oratosk. We have defeated Alca twice. There's nothing else she can throw at us. It looks like after all of these battles, she has gotten way weaker. She has gone through some kind of portal back to the real world. And now Alca realizes the last thing she can try and do is set off the ultimate weapon again to destroy everyone one last time. But before that happens, Az arrives and he actually confronts Alca because he does realize that she used him. And then Professor Olafia pops out of nowhere and actually takes the key for the ultimate weapon. It looks like Professor Olafia is going to try and use the key to destroy the ultimate weapon, but in doing so will actually destroy her. So she is extremely brave. Alca tries to set off the ultimate weapon again to destroy everyone, but Professor Olafia jumps onto the ultimate weapon with no hesitation, and she's actually going to use the key to disarm the ultimate weapon and destroy it for once and for all. Alca sends out all of the flower monsters again to try and get in our way and block us. It looks like Alca is just fighting for time at the moment. She challenges us again, but she's only got Grimmsnarl now, so we did defeat her, but it looks like the ultimate weapon is about to go off. Professor Olafia jumps onto the ultimate weapon with the help of her Pyroar with the actual key for the ultimate weapon, and she plunges it into the ultimate weapon and disarms it. But with this is a massive explosion. And then we jump to a cutscene of Alca, and Alca finally disappears for once and for all. There is an enormous explosion and a massive hole where the ultimate weapon was, and it looks like the professor actually sacrificed herself to save the region and all of the people. Melia is in absolute tears. She can't believe that the professor did something so selfless. Professor Olafia is definitely the true hero of the story, and it looks like some of the ancient warriors are still about. Hopefully they won't cause too much issues. It looks like a lot of them might change their ways, and we are going to keep an eye on them. We then jump to a cutscene of Melia and Az. Melia is still in tears after what happened with Professor Olafia, but Az tells her that there is a special event that happened when the ultimate weapon blasted off, and because they were so close to it, they actually got some kind of magical powers that stops them from aging. So that's really cool. Melia and Az might live forever because they were so close to the ultimate weapon and exposed to all of its powers. They have now got that ability where they don't age at all. We now actually get to face Oratosk as a Pokemon, and we got gifted a Master Ball to go and catch it. So now if we have Oratosk, no one will be able to use the ultimate weapon again, even if they recreate it, because you need all 4 of those Pokemon. So we have actually got Oratosk in our team now. And now we jump back to our hometown where we all started the adventure. And as you can see, there's a statue of Professor Olafia, which is very much deserved because she did save the entire region and all the people. So what a sad ending to the story. But what an adventure it's been. This game has been absolutely incredible. From all of the Pokemon, the new regional variants, all the tough trainers, the villains, the storyline, everything has been amazing. We actually jump to a cutscene to the ending of the game and the credits, and it's done in a really creative way. We actually see Melia exploring the region a number of years later, 50 years later, so everyone else has aged and they're still talking about it, and Melia hasn't aged at all because of that power she received from the ultimate weapon. We see the region flourishing and everyone happy and safe, and little do they know that Melia was actually one of the people to save the entire region. And here we have a picture of us. You can see we have aged and Melia has stayed the same. What an awesome ending. Here is our team that rescued the region, and I have loved this video. If you haven't played through this game, I can't recommend it enough. But that's all it's going to be for this one. We have unlocked the post game, but we're going to finish things off here. Thanks for watching.